songs are making you uncomfortable. And my use of the words virgin and thongs are making your parents sweaty and uncomfortable. I'm not up here to talk about sweaty undergarments. I'm not even up here because of my amazing public speaking skills or exuberant charm. The purpose of a baccalaureate speech, as it has been laid out before me, is not to complain, but to bore the hell out of you. That's why my speech will last about 4 hours and 17 minutes, filled with uninspiring poetry readings, bland quotes, meaningless anecdotes, and the traditional candied assortments of shameless cliches and platitudes. Of course, I do realize that my speech is a compulsory formality, and that in all likelihood, nothing I say will haunt your memories for more than a few minutes after we leave. I could just as well say a random string of words. Toaster oven. Erectate. Dysentery. Communism. Shoehorn. Punky Brewster. Fig Newton. It seems wrong, however, to dismiss you with desultory phrases about diseases, old TV shows, Marxist documents, and disgusting fruit and cake snacks. So for the rest of this speech, I'm going to pretend that I am in a position to give the advice you will need when we enter the real world soon. In a few years, some of you will have your very first taste of alcohol. And who knows, maybe even a couple of years later, you'll experience your first kiss. A whole magical world of delights will be opening up to you, disguised as several more years of arduous schoolwork and a lifetime in a tedious job. To make sure you don't screw it up, I want to tell you all to be honest. I don't necessarily mean with regards to other people. Lying is an important part of any relationship. I want you to be honest with yourselves. When your cute little teenage faces and bodies curdle into ugly lumps of fat, don't go on Jerry Springer and whistle through the gap in your teeth that you are shit as chef shit. When your hair flies south for the winner of your life, please don't throw it out on the sides and comb it over. Nobody will believe that you have hair. What I'm saying may seem pessimistic and cynical, but the important part of this honesty lesson is humor. Don't succumb to the awesome power of your baldness. Laugh at it. Polish your head and strut that shiny bulb around with pride. So you're overweight. Try to solve the problem, but until it has been resolved, bring moo-moos back into style. Humor has an amazing power. It emancipates us from the oppressive, uncontrollable facts of life. It emboldens us, enabling us to accept our condition and move on. The insane man has no sense of humor, but the man in possession of it has a rational, realistic view of the world. Kogo the gorilla made no sign language and could probably slaughter all of us on a standardized test. But that hairy ape will never laugh at Mitch Hedberg, Dave Chappelle, or Carrot Top. Well, nobody laughs at Carrot Top. In conclusion, you are the future, and follow your dreams, and a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and yada, yada, yada. But most importantly, have a sense of humor, and cherish this gift of spasms and primitive noises as a part of human nature. Before you age to the point where your heart will stop if you laugh. Laugh at life's ironies and disappointments. Laugh at your society, your friends, and yourself. Laugh at Carrot Top, not because he is funny, but because he thinks he is funny, which is so pathetic and sad, but it actually is funny. I'm going to end with a fitting quote. It's not by Jefferson or Emerson, as is customary in baccalaureate speeches, but by the Harvard graduate, talk show host, and comedian Conan O'Brien. If you can laugh at yourself loud and hard every time you fall, people will think you're drunk.